Hello everyone, Phoenix Knight here. Welcome to the channel, and welcome to a new playthrough on the channel. Now I know what you're thinking right now. Phoenix Knight, after your debacle with Inside Pitch on Sunday, why are you doing another baseball stream tonight? Two reasons I'm going ahead with this stream tonight. One, we're going to be in Payoff Pitch Baseball, so it's a system that I'm obviously much more familiar with considering I spent the last, 3.5 months playing Payoff Pitch with my 1991 season replay. And number two, I do need to test Tuesday night as a potential stream night as well. Because if testing here goes well, I might be able to add Tuesday, I might be warmer to adding Tuesday night as a potential stream night when I start my 1985 season replay. But, as I mentioned, we are going to be in Payoff Pitch Baseball tonight. And we're headed back to 1986 for a rematch of both the 1991 Game of the Year, which the Los Angeles Dodgers won in 15 innings, and the National League Championship Series, which the Pittsburgh Pirates won in 5 games. We are on July 24th, 1986 for this matchup between the Dodgers and the Pirates. Now that we've got that scene set, let's go ahead and meet our starting pitchers. And first up, we'll take a look at the Dodgers starting pitcher in Fernando Valenzuela. He was 21-11 with a 3.14 ERA, 269 innings pitched, 226 hits, 18 homers, 85 walks, and 242 strikeouts in 91. So quite a dominant pitcher. And matching up with him for the Pirates tonight is Bob Walk. 7-8 with a 3.75 ERA, 141 innings pitched, 129 hits, 14 homers, 64 walks, and 78 strikeouts in 86. And we are at Three Rivers Stadium, so we'll take a quick look at that. Three Rivers Stadium, basically a neutral park, especially it's completely neutral to righties. Lefties, it's very slightly leaning toward a pitcher's park. 1 to 45 on a ballpark gives you a wheelhouse, whereas 1 to 50 gives you a wheelhouse on a righty. So switch hitters tonight will be batting righty to take advantage of a slightly less punishing wheelhouse, as ID Jester is first to join us tonight at Three Rivers Stadium. So while the Pirates start getting loose in the field, we'll take our first look at the Dodgers starting lineup as we're getting ready for the top of the first. Where's my pen? Right here. Leading off for the Dodgers, we've got Steve Sax at second base, Ken Landreau is in center field, Bill Madlock is at third base, Franklin Stubbs is in left field, Len Matuzek is at first base, Mike Scioscia's catching, Mariano Duncan is at shortstop, Reggie Williams is in right field, and Fernando Valenzuela is hitting off of pitcher hitting card 9. So that's the lineup that Bob Walk's going to be charged with keeping in check tonight. Leading off for the Dodgers, we've got Steve Sax. He hit Walk as a righty, Valenzuela as a lefty. Sax hit 3 homers against right-handed pitching in 86. We'll be using gold, white, and black dice tonight. Pirates are the home team. What night am I? Night I'm free. Saturday would probably be your best. Saturday would probably be your best bet. I do want to do a little bit of pleasure gaming on Saturday and set up the Sunday video for Eldritch Horror in the Summer of Lovecraft, but Saturday is probably going to be your best bet. So we can definitely have a chat on building a deck and what things to look for. So, yeah, if you want to pencil me in for Saturday, we'll try to get something together. And Philip Reynolds is now joining us at Three Rivers Stadium, just in time for the opening festivities to wrap up, and Walk looking into Pena for the first sign. And what say we take this baseball stream test to where every single game goes, and that is the first pitch. And Walk's going to lead us off with a 7. That's going to be a tough 33. And against a righty, Sax will get a hold of that one, and that will be a leadoff base hit, as the Dodgers are going to start this one off with getting Sax on with a base hit past short. Pirates infield will go to double play depth. And here's Ken Landreau. Landreau hit all 4 of his homers against right-handed pitching. RJL's game is a blowout. Dare I ask how bad it is? Looked like he was playing the Mets and the Pirates, which was a rematch, which for me at least is a rematch of my 1991 NLDS. The Pirates won that one in 4 games. Anyway, Sachs is a jump of 5 against a hold of 8. 63 or less. He's going to stay put. He would be a C2, which is not a good chance at all. It's only a fair chance, so Sachs is going to stay put. Walk will get the sign from Pena. He will set, and here's the pitch. That's going to be 7 is a tough 53. And this time that's going to be lined right to short. Putting up his glove in self-defense is going to be Belliard for the Pirates, and the ball will slam into it for out number 1. 8-1. Ouch. Which way? His Mets? Well, actually, how's RJL reacting? Is he happy with an 8-1 blowout? Which would tell me the Mets are winning, or kind of down, which means the Pirates are probably winning. Anyway, that ramble aside, here comes Bill Madlock into the batter's box. Madlock hit 4 of his 10 home runs in '86 against right-handed pitching. Walk will get the sign from Pena. He will set, and here's the pitch. And 4 is going to be an in-play 36, and that's just going to be a little bit too high. That's going to be popped right up on the infield. Getting under that one at short is going to be Belliard once again. He'll make the catch, and that's out number 2. Yuck, so the Pirates are probably winning then in that case. Stepping into the batter's box is Franklin Stubbs. 19 of his 23 homers in '86, coming against right-handed pitching. Walk. Let's actually remember to adjust the inning meter, the inning tracker here. Walk gets the sign from Pena. He will set, and here's the pitch. Snake Eyes is going to be good for an in-play 48, except that's going to be a ground ball over to third. Picking that one up for the Pirates is going to be Morrison. He'll make the play over to first, and that will retire the side. Nothing across except the single. Nothing across except for the single for the Dodgers. Score is now LA 0. Pittsburgh coming up to bat. You would do that, Jester, too. Anyway, now the Dodgers will get loose in the field, which will give us our first chance to take a look at the Pirates starting lineup. Leading off for the Pirates, we've got Bill Allman in left field. Rafael Belliard's at shortstop, and we already had to call his name a couple times tonight. Johnny Reyes at second base. Mike Diaz is at first base. Jim Morrison is at third base? Yes. Tony Pena is catching. Bobby Bonilla is in center field. R.J. Reynolds is in right field. And Bob Walk is batting off of pitcher hitting card 5. And that's the lineup Valenzuela is going to be charged with keeping in check. For some reason, you guys will probably tell me if I'm wrong on this. Whenever I hear Fernando Valenzuela's name, the pitch that automatically comes to mind for me is the screwball, which is basically a reverse curveball, but you guys will probably tell me if I've got my wires crossed on that. Anyway, leading off for the Pirates, we've got Bill Allman. He hit 3 of his 7 homers against left-handed pitching. Valenzuela will take a peek into Scotia for the sign. Valenzuela will set. Here's the windup, and here's the pitch. And 2 of the dice got stuck in the tray. But that will be a patient 98, and that's not going to do much. That's going to be a fly ball into left field. Coming under that one is going to be Stubbs, making a couple steps to his right, but he'll make the catch, and that's out number 1. And here's Rafael Belliard. Belliard didn't hit any homers on either side in '91. It doesn't have a lot of power against lefties. Valenzuela will get the sign from Scotia. He will set. Here's the windup, and here's the pitch. Valenzuela, 6 is going to be an in-play 80. That's going to be a fly ball into center field. Getting under that one, ranging in for that, is going to be Landreau. He'll make the catch, and that's out number 2. And here's Johnny Ray stepping into the batter's box for the Pirates. he hit 1 of his 7 home runs against left-handed pitching. Valenzuela looking into Scotia once again. Fans still somewhat filing into Three Rivers Stadium. Valenzuela will set. Here's the windup, and here's the pitch. 9. Actually, that's an 11. That's going to be a defense check. Somebody's got to play defense for the Dodgers. Where's that ball being hit? We've got a defensive rare play with the bases empty. Let's see. Runners. Bases empty. Defense. Here we go. Grab the D6 or the D100 for that. And a 23 says, second baseman leaps for a line drive over his head. If the second baseman has an A or a B range rating, roll 1d6. So the second baseman for the Dodgers is Sachs. He's got a C range, so he's not going to be making a spectacular catch. Player with a C or worse can't reach the ball, giving the batter a single to right. So Ray will get on with a 2-out single to right. And we have to check for and in all cases he lands awkwardly, so we have to check for an injury. Where is the injury chart? And I might have to grab a second set of charts here so I can keep everything a little bit more straight. Let's see, the second baseman we established is not Ray, it's Sachs. His injury rating is he's iron. An 81 says he's actually out for the game. Yikes. So that was a really bad landing for poor Sachs. So he's got to come out of the game on an injury. He must have landed wrong on his ankle or something. So Sachs is out of the game, and we need a new second baseman. That new second baseman is going to be... New second baseman for the Dodgers is going to be... I saw a second baseman earlier. Here we go. Bill Russell is going to be coming in at second base for the Dodgers. What did I do with my pen? Right here. Just make a note here. 2 L's. Okay. Now that we've got that sorted out, Johnny Ray's at first with 2 outs, and here's Mike Diaz. Hit 9 of his 12 home runs against left-handed pitching. Valenzuela will look into Scotia for the sign once again. Looks over to Ray at first. Ray not a threat to do much on the base pass. He will set, and here's the pitch. Valenzuela, 5, is going to be a patient 98. He's not that patient. He's going to fly that one into left field. And once again, it'll be Stubbs getting under that one. He'll make the catch and retire the side. Nothing across except a single for the Pirates, and we are scoreless after 1. Top of the second as Walk finishes up his warm-up tosses, and leading off for the Dodgers, we've got Len Matuszek. All 9 of his home runs coming against right-handed pitching in '86. Walk will get the sign from Pena. He will set. Here's the windup, and here comes the pitch. We'll remember to adjust this as well. And then 5 will be a patient 31, and that'll be an easy ball 4. Slider misses the zone pretty badly, actually, for the leadoff walk. Pirates will go to double play depth as Mike Scotia steps into the batter's box. He hit 3 of his 5 home runs against right-handed pitching. Matuszek would be a D2, which would be an absolutely poor chance. Yep, poor chance. Matuszek will stay put. Walk will look into Pena for the sign. He will set, glances over to Matuszek, turns back to Scotia. Here's the kick, and here's the pitch. 11 is going to be a defense check. Now it's somebody for the Pirates' turn to play defense. That ball is being hit to second base. It's a range play. It's a range play for Johnny Ray. His range is a B. 28. He can't get that one. That's going to get past him for... That'll get past him for a base hit. as everybody will move up. And now the Dodgers suddenly have something cooking with already here in the top of the second. Here's Mariano Duncan. He hit 4 of his 8 home runs against right-handed pitching. Matuszek still not much of a threat to do anything on the base paths. Scotia wouldn't be much better. Walk will look in at Pena for the sign. He will set. Three River Stadium, hoping for a good pitch. Walk will kick. Here's the pitch. 5 is going to be a patient 38. And instead of getting a good pitch, the bases are now full of Dodgers as a curveball now misses the zone. Just like that, Walk has walked the bases loaded. As coming into the batter's box now is Reggie Williams. Williams hit 3 of his 4 home runs against right-handed pitching. The infield is not going to waste any time on this one. They are coming straight in. Let me make sure I've got my infield in chart ready to go here. And I think this is a big part of the reason why I'm going to be most likely going to be getting another set of charts. Three Rivers Stadium on their feet, hoping Walk can make a good pitch and get them out of this situation. Walk gets the sign from Pena. He will set, and here's the pitch. Get in the tower. 6 is going to be a patient 62, and it's a fly ball into right field. Getting under that one for the Pirates is going to be Reynolds. He'll make the catch for out number 1, but that will be plenty deep enough to score Matuszek, as the Dodgers will take an early 1-0 lead. Scotia will not have the speed. He will hold at second, but the Dodgers now have a 1-0 lead on the sacrifice fly by Reggie Williams. Stadium groans. Ugh. And here's Fernando Valenzuela, of course with the pitcher hitting cards, no individualized batting stats. The infield will bring the corners in, expecting Valenzuela to bunt, and he will bunt here. He's a B bunt, and instead he's going to pop that one out. So in theory it was a good play, but that's going to be popped out to the first baseman. As Valenzuela tries to put the bunt down, but he gets under it too much. And the first baseman, ready for it, gets in there, and he'll make the catch for the second out of the inning. 2 outs, and we get our first look at Bill Russell. He didn't hit any homers in '86. Walk, trying to get out of this jam with minimal damage. Walk will get the sign from Pena. He will set, and here's the pitch. Walk, 8 is going to be a tough 54, and that's just barely going to be enough for a base hit. Let's see what happens with the runner on first. Runner on first advances 1, aka 2 bases with 2 outs. Scotia will come in to score. Duncan will make third. Russell will just barely make first. And the score is now 2-0 in favor of the Dodgers. Stadium groans. Ugh. And here's Landreau. Landreau tonight is 0 for 1. He lined out to short. Walk knows he's in a lot of trouble here. Walk will get the sign from Pena. He will set, and here's the pitch. 8 is going to be a tough 44. And against a righty, Landreau will get a hold of that one. He'll continue the inning, and that's going to be a base hit. Let's see where that's going. We know at least Duncan's scoring. Line drive into center field. So Duncan will come in to score. Russell will make third. Landreau will go to first. Let's see. Scotia came in to score. Duncan... right. Okay, yeah. Duncan did come in to score all as well. And it is now 3-0 in favor of the wait. We didn't have another runner on, I don't think. Yeah, we actually did have runners on the corners there. So yeah, it should be 3-0 Dodgers now. Stadium groans. Ugh, they are not happy with what they see at all tonight. And here's Madlock. Madlock is 0 for 1. He grounded out his first time up. Walk, trying to limit the carnage in this inning, but he is not having a good night of that. Walk will get the sign from Pena. He will set, and here's the pitch. 10 is going to be a ballpark check. 96 is in play to a righty, though. And a 46 is going to be just enough to ground that right back to Walk. He'll pick that one up, he'll turn that over, fire it over to first, and that will retire the side. But a forgettable inning if you're a Pirates fan. 3 runs on 1, 2, 3 hits, 2 walks, and a sacrifice fly. It is now 3-0 Dodgers as we get ready for the bottom of the second. And yes, the Dodgers seem to have come loaded for bear tonight. They were especially burning after they lost the NLCS so handily to the Pirates in '91. Bottom of the second coming up as we get our first look at Jim Morrison for the Pirates. Morrison hit 6 of his 23 home runs against left-handed pitching in '86. Valenzuela seems to have the screwball working tonight so far. He will get the sign from Scotia. He will set, and here's the pitch. 9 is a tough 73, and it's a fly ball into center field. Getting under that one is Landreau, making a couple steps back for that one, but he'll make the catch, and there's out number 1. And here's the catcher, Tony Pena. Pena hit 4 of his 10 home runs against left-handed pitching. Three Rivers Stadium would love to see some power here. Pena's got a decent amount of it. Valenzuela gets the sign from Scotia, which my lineup's got all kinds of screwed up. So timeout while I fix that. Wunderbar. Now that we've got that sorted out, Valenzuela will start his windup. Here's the kick, and here's the pitch. 5 is going to be a patient 39. And against a lefty, Pena will be patient to get that one out of the infield, and that's going to be a double. And the Pirates now have a runner at second with 1 out. Here's Bobby Bonilla. He hit none of his homers against left-handed pitching. Bonilla's 91 card would be an absolute terror right now. Pirates trying to respond to a 3-run inning by the Dodgers. Valenzuela looks in to Scotia for the sign. He will set, and here's the pitch. 10 is a ballpark check. 68 is in play, though. Let's see what Bonilla can do with this one. What he can do is just barely miss it. He's going to pop that one up on the infield to second base. Ranging to his right for that one is going to be Russell. He'll make the catch, and that's out number 2. Bonilla got under that one more than a little bit. Here's R.J. Reynolds. None of his home runs in 1986 coming against left-handed pitching. Valenzuela trying to work around a 1-out double. Valenzuela gets the sign from Scotia. He will set, and here comes the pitch. 6 is going to be an in-play 54. And it's a ground ball over to third. Picking that one up, ranging to his left for that one, is Madlock. He'll make the throw across the diamond over to first, and that will retire the side. Nothing across except for the double for the Pirates. Score remains 3-0 Dodgers after 2. Top of the third coming up, and leading off the top of the third for the Dodgers will be Franklin Stubbs. Stubbs tonight is 0 for 1. We are going to get some activity in the Pirates bullpen after the second there. And the Pirates are looking for some long relief. So who do they want to start warming up in the bullpen? They're going to get... Pirates are going to get... They're going to get Larry McWilliams warming up in the Pirates bullpen. The Pirates know they need long relief here. So I'll just make a note of that. All right, now that we've got all that set up, walk. We'll look into Pena for the sign. Three Rivers Stadium, not happy with what they see tonight. He will set, and here's the pitch. Let's see, 11 is going to be a defense check. Where's that one being hit? That ball is being hit to second base on a possible error chance. The second baseman of the Pirates is Johnny Ray, and once again I got the lineups all screwed up. Ray's error rating is a 5. He'll get that one, and that's going to be a ground ball over to Ray. He'll take that one, ranging to his left, fire it over to first, and that's out number 1. Pirates need to keep this game right where it is to have any chance. And here's Matuszek. Matuszek tonight is reached on a walk his first time up. Walk gets the sign from Pena. He will set, and here comes the pitch. 8 is going to be a tough 98, and it's a fly ball into right field. Getting under that one for the Pirates, ranging back for that one, is going to be Reynolds. He'll make the catch with plenty of room before the track, and that's out number 2. Here's Scotia. Scotia tonight is 1 for 1 with a single. Walk, trying to get out of this inning. Walk will get the sign from Pena. He will set. Here's the windup, and here's the pitch. 11 is another defense check. Where's that one being hit this time? Once again, we've got to call Ray's name on a possible error chance. As before, his error rating is a 5. This time he can't get to that one, and that is going to be once it decides focus, is going to be a 1-base error, and Scotia will be on the E4. The Pirates aren't able to get out of the inning as Ray bobbles that one. And here's Duncan. Duncan tonight reached on a walk. Walk, trying to get out of this inning. He will look over to Pena for the sign. Glances over to Scotia at first. Scotia not a big threat to steal. Walk will set, and here's the pitch. 7 is going to be a tough 8, and Duncan's going to get frozen by the high heat for strike 3. That will retire the side. Nothing across except the error, and we're about to head into the bottom of the 3rd. Before we do, though, I'll explain quickly how I do my called versus swinging third strikes. It's purely a narrative detail in payoff pitch. But the way I'll do that is related to the handedness of the pitcher. I'll take the strikeout range, and I'll cut that in half. Anything below the halfway point, I call a called third strike. Anything above that, I call a swinging third strike, on the theory that the higher you are, the closer you are to making contact in terms of getting a hit or something like that. That's just a brief aside on how I do my called versus swinging third strikes in payoff pitch. And we'll remember to adjust that so the Pirates are at bat. Stepping into the batter's box now as Valenzuela finishes up his warm-up tosses is Bob Walk. Once again, we won't dwell on the lack of batting stats for the pitchers. Valenzuela looks in at Scotia for the sign. He will set, and here's the pitch. 5 is going to be a patient 58. He's not that patient, though. That's going to be a fly ball into right field. Coming under that one, ranging in, is Williams. He'll make the catch for out number 1. Pitchers just do not seem to have a lot of hitting power. Here's Allman stepping into the batter's box. Allman tonight is 0 for 1. Valenzuela gets the sign from Scotia. Three Rivers Stadium not liking what they see. Valenzuela will set. Here's the windup, and here's the pitch. 9 is going to be a tough 78, and it's a fly ball into center field. Ranging to his left for that one is Landreau. He'll make the catch, and that's out number 2. And here's Ray. We had to call his name a couple times when the Pirates were in the field. Ray tonight, actually no, it should be Belliard that's up. I think I had the lineups right earlier. Belliard's up right now. Belliard is 0 for 1. He flew out his first time up. Valenzuela looks in at Scotia for the sign. He will set, and here's the pitch. 5 is going to be a patient 34. And against the lefty, Belliard will get a hold of that one, and he'll extend the inning with a base hit as he gets just enough of a changeup to get it out of the infield, and that will be a 2-out base hit. Now here's Johnny Ray. Ray tonight is 1 for 1 with a single. Belliard, jump of 4 against the hold of 7. 56 to get the jump, but they're not going to run with 2 outs. Valenzuela will look into Scotia for the sign. Three Rivers Stadium hoping to see something from their Pirates tonight. Valenzuela will set, and here's the pitch. 6 is going to be an in-play 12, and against the lefty, Ray will get a hold of that one just enough for it to be a base hit. But Belliard will advance 2 bases with 2 outs, and Ray will make first. And the Pirates will continue the inning. Here's Diaz stepping into the batter's box. Diaz tonight is 0 for 1. Three Rivers Stadium would love to see him tie this game with one swing of the bat. Valenzuela looks into Scotia for the sign. Three Rivers Stadium hoping for a good hit. Valenzuela will set, and here's the pitch. 11 is a defense check. Somebody's got to play defense for the Dodgers. Where's that one being hit? That ball is being hit to shortstop on a possible error chance. The shortstop for the Dodgers tonight is Mariano Duncan. His error rating is a 2. And he can't get that one. That's going to be a one-base error. That will be enough to score Belliard. Ray will make second. Mike Diaz will make first. And the Pirates are on the board as they've cut the lead now to 3-1. As Ben Witz now joins us at Three Rivers Stadium, in time for the stadium to start cheering. A little bit, at least. Yay! Here's Morrison. Morrison tonight is, that was an E6. Morrison tonight is 0 for 1. Valenzuela trying to get out of the inning with only the 1 run for damage. Valenzuela gets the sign from Scotia. He will set, and here's the pitch. 5 is going to be a patient 4, and instead of getting out of the inning, Valenzuela is going to find himself with the bases full of Buccaneers as the screwball gets away from Valenzuela. And here's Pena with a pretty good opportunity to do some damage. He has 1 for 1 with a double. 1950s Strat King of the Hill tournament. Nice. I'm thinking about trying to get into about picking up a season or 2 of Strat. After the Sunday's debacle, I'm going to start swapping some of my inside pitch seasons over to other systems. Strat's one I've been looking at off and on. So any thoughts you guys might have on Strat, I'm kind of welcome for that. Getting set up to play 1983 Kansas City versus Baltimore. Nice. That's still an inside pitch, Ben? Valenzuela with the pitch. Valenzuela, 9, is going to be a tough 23. And Pena is going to swing through a screwball for strike 3. That will retire the side. But the Pirates are somewhat back in it. 2 hits, a walk, and an error, and 1 run scored, as it's now 3-1 Dodgers after 3. This is indeed payoff pitch. Let's see, Diaz, Morrison. I have not actually played any Strat yet. I would probably be starting with full basic. Walk will finish up his warm-up tosses, as stepping into the batter's box now is Reggie Williams. Williams tonight doesn't have an at-bat, but he has a sacrifice fly. Walk, looking into Pena for the sign. He will set, and here's the pitch. 4 is going to be an in-play 39. And that's going to be a pop. It's going to be popped up on the infield to second base. Ranging to his right for that one is going to be Ray. He'll make the catch, and that's out number 1. Also a payoff pitch. Cool. And yeah, that's kind of what I was figuring with work your way up with Strat. Here's Valenzuela. Valenzuela tonight popped up to first his first time up. Valenzuela, or walk I should say, looking in at Pena for the sign. He will set, and here's the pitch. 7 is going to be a tough 17, and Valenzuela is going to get frozen by a curveball for strike 3, and that's out number 2. As Valenzuela holds the bat going, wait, what's this thing for again? 2 outs in the inning, and here's Russell. It would help if I do my adjustments over here. Russell tonight is 1 for 1 with a single. Walk, looking in at Pena for the sign. He will set, and here comes the pitch. 8 is going to be a tough 82, and it's grounded over to short. Picking up that one is going to be Belliard. He'll make the play over to first, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers here in the top of the 4th. Yeah, that's what I find, especially in the beginning when you're... Well, it's more natural when games start taking a while, because you're still having to look everything up and make sure you're doing everything straight. Anyway, here's Bobby Bonilla. Bonilla tonight is 0 for 1. Valenzuela having a 3-1 lead. Walking, looking at hopefully not losing control of this one. And we've got at least one Pirates fan in the house tonight. Valenzuela will set, and here's the pitch. Valenzuela, 4 is going to be a tough 91, and that's going to be a ground ball over to short. Picking that one up for the Dodgers is Duncan. He'll make the throw over to first, ranging to his left, and that's out number 1. Here's Reynolds. Reynolds tonight is 0 for 1. He popped out his first time up. Valenzuela having a 3-1 lead, trying to help the Dodgers hold it. Valenzuela gets the sign from Scotia. He will set, and here's the pitch. 8 is going to be a tough 0-0. That's a blank. We're going to have a tough rare play with the bases empty. Let's see. Bases empty, tough. Pirates fan as you are anti-Dodger, you probably would have enjoyed the 91 NLCS then. Hold on a second. Damn fly. Anyway, coming back to our rare play. That's a 19. If it's the 7th inning or later, the strike zone has become increasingly larger each inning. All tough results for both teams are automatic outs or automatic strikeouts for the remainder of the game. If the 6th inning or earlier, all tough results for this pitcher are automatic strikeouts for the remainder of the inning. Okay, so Valenzuela is looking at all strikeouts on toughs for the rest of the inning. So we'll re-roll the at-bat. .10 is going to be a ballpark check. 77 is very much in play. A 67 is going to be a ground ball over to second. Getting to that one for the Dodgers is going to be Russell. He'll make the throw over to first, and that's out number 2. And here's Walk. Walk tonight is 0 for 1 after a pretty... He popped that one up on the infield. He popped a bunt up on the infield back in the 3rd. Actually, no. No, it was Valenzuela who popped the bunt up. Never mind. Walk flew out in the 3rd. Valenzuela gets the sign from Scotia, and here's the pitch. 4 is going to be a tough, I don't even have to bother looking at that, but a 62 will be a swing and a miss as Walk tries to do too much with a changeup, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates in the bottom of the 4th. Score remains 3-1 LA after 4. Top of the 5th coming up, and we are looking at the middle, at the 2, 3, 4 of the Dodgers order. Leading off the top of the 5th, we have Ken Landreau. Landreau tonight is 1 for 2 with a single. Walk, gets the sign from Pena. He will set, and here's the pitch. 11 is a defense check. Somebody's got to play defense for the Pirates. That ball is at the shortstop on a possible error chance. The shortstop tonight is Belliard. His error rating is a 3. He'll make the play on that one, and that's going to be a ground ball over to short. Belliard will pick that one up. He'll make the play over to first, ranging to his left, and that's out number 1. Here's Madlock. Madlock tonight is... Wait. Yeah. Oop, I just noted it on the wrong batter. Whoops. I noted it on the Pirates half of the sheet. Anyway, Madlock remains 0 for 2 with a ground out, with 2 ground outs. Walk gets the sign from Pena. He will set, and here's the pitch. 4 is going to be an in-play 71, and it's a ground ball over to second. This time it'll be Ray picking that one up, ranging to his right. He'll make the play, and that's out number 2. And here's Stubbs. Stubbs tonight is also 0 for 2. Walk, looking in at Pena for the sign. He will set, and here's the pitch. 5 is going to be a patient 13, and that's ball 4. Stubbs will extend the inning with a 2-out walk. And here's Matuszek. Matuszek tonight is 0 for 1 with a walk. Speaking of walk, Walk will get the sign from Pena once they get the dice out of the tray. He will set, and here's the pitch. 9 is going to be an in-play 62. It's a fly ball into left field. Coming under that one is going to be Allman. He'll make the catch, and that will retire the side. Nothing across except the walk for the Dodgers as we get ready for the bottom of the 5th. And before we head into the bottom of the 5th, the commissioner of Phoenix Night Network will step out onto the field, getting booed out of the building, of course, but he'll present the Pittsburgh Pirates ownership with the banner from their 1991 World Series victory, as the stadium cheers the unfurling of that in left field. Yay! Stepping into the batter's box to lead off the bottom of the 5th, now that that small order of business is over, is Bill Allman. Allman tonight is 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Valenzuela will get the sign from Scotia. He will set, and here's the pitch. 7 is going to be a tough 98. That's a fly ball into left field. Stubbs getting under that one. He'll make the catch with plenty of room before the track, and that's out number 1. And here's Belliard. Belliard is 1 for 2 with a single, and he scored the lone Pirates run. Valenzuela gets the sign from Scotia. He will set, and here's the pitch. 5 is going to be a patient 7, and that's ball 4. Belliard will reach with a 1-out walk. Let's see. You shift a bit to the right or left-handed batter's box. I could do that just to indicate what side they're batting on. That actually would make sense. Here's Johnny Ray. Ray tonight is 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Something like that, Ben? Is that what you kind of have in mind there? That's easier to do when the cards are this size, but for something like Season Ticket, I don't know how well that's going to work, and I'm kind of worried about Season Ticket because I will make the announcement here that I'm about 90% of the way to switching my 1985 season replay from Inside Pitch to Season Ticket. He's a lefty, except he's actually, Johnny Ray is actually a both hitter. And when I was introducing the stadium at the start of the game, I actually made a call that all switch hitters are going to be batting righty to take advantage of a less punishing wheelhouse. So let me bring up the stadium card for a second here. You can see here that for a left-handed batter, a ballpark gives you a 1-45 for a left-handed batter versus 1-50 for a right-handed batter. Johnny Ray, as you can see here, is a B for both sides. So I take that to mean he's a switch hitter. So I declared that switch hitters are batting righty tonight to take advantage of a less punishing wheelhouse chance on a ballpark play. Hopefully that makes sense why I'm doing it that way. I'm sorry to hear that, Jester. You were just starting with you were doing the 2009. You were starting the 2009 playoffs, it looked like, because you did the NLDS between the Phillies and the Rockies, and you were doing the Angels and the Red Sox. I saw you stop by a little bit. I was lurking a little bit earlier, kind of just prowling YouTube, but I didn't really stop by. Anyway, the infield, once I remember to pay attention, we'll move over to double play depth. Valenzuela gets the sign from Scotia. He will set, and here's the pitch. 7 is going to be a tough 86. And it's going to be a ground ball over to short. Picking that one up is going to be Duncan, but we need to see if they turn the double play. Let's see, 8, 6, 6 or less on 2D6. The Dodgers get out of the inning. And side retired. Picking that one up is Duncan. He'll turn and fire that. He'll step on the bag himself, and then he'll throw it over to Matuzik at first. And that's a G6-3 inning-ending double play. Stadium groans. Ugh. Nothing across except the walk for the Pirates. Score remains 3-1 Dodgers after 5. Walk is going to come out of the game. I'll compile stats for him real quick. Let's see, he went 5 innings pitched, gave up 1, 2, 3, 4 hits, 3 runs, all earned, walked 1, 2, struck out, I believe, none, if I had to guess. Nope, he had 2 strikeouts. No hit batters, faced 18-21, no wild pitches. Boston versus LA. Oh. Just catching up on chat a little bit here. Anyway, leading off, actually coming in to pitch for the Pirates is Larry McWilliams. 3-11 with a 5.15 ERA, 122 innings pitched, 129 hits, 16 homers, 49 walks, 80 strikeouts in 86. He will be charged with the middle of the Dodgers order. Leading off the top of the 6th, once we remember to adjust all of this. Leading off the top of the 6th, I believe, is Mike Scotia. Scotia tonight is 1 for 1 with a single, and he reached on an error. McWilliams gets a sign from Pena. He will set, and here's the pitch. 10 is going to be a patient 25, and that's very easily ball 4. Scotia will trot down to first as a changeup misses the zone. The infield will move straight to double play depth, and here's Duncan. Duncan tonight is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Actually, Duncan will move back over to the right side of the batter's box. Scotia, not a threat to do much on the bases here. McWilliams will look in at Pena for the sign. He will set, and here's the pitch. 7 is an in-play 94. That's a fly ball into left field. Coming under that one for the Pirates is Allman. He'll make the catch, and that's out number 1. And now we have Reggie Williams stepping into the batter's box. He is a righty. Williams tonight is 0 for 1 with the sacrifice fly. McWilliams will get the sign from Pena. He will set, and here's the pitch. 7 is going to be an in-play 45, and it's popped up on the infield. Coming under that one is going to be Morrison. He'll make the catch, and that's out number 2. And Valenzuela, they're going to let him bat. Valenzuela bats lefty. Valenzuela tonight is 0 for 2. He's the one who popped up the bunt back in the second, trying to advance the runner. McWilliams trying to get away from a leadoff walk to Scotia. McWilliams will get the sign from Pena. He will set, and here's the pitch. 7 is going to be an in-play 46, and it's a ground ball over to third. Picking that one up is Morrison, ranging to his left. He'll throw across the diamond, and that will retire the side. Nothing across except the walk for the Dodgers, and we're getting ready for the bottom of the 6th. Starting to pick up the pace a little bit here. Valenzuela finishes up his warm-up tosses as stepping into the batter's box is Mike Diaz, who's a righty. Diaz tonight is also 0 for 1, reached on an error back in the 4th. Right? Yes. Oh no, the 3rd. Valenzuela gets the sign from Scotia, and he will set. Here's the pitch. 7 is going to be a tough 92, and it's a fly ball into left field. Coming under that one for the Dodgers is Stubbs, ranging in for that one. He'll make the catch, and that's out number 1. And here's Morrison. Morrison is 0 for 1 with a walk. Valenzuela gets the sign from Scotia. He will set, and here's the pitch. 2, that's a wheelhouse check, but an 83 is going to be just too high. That's going to be a ground ball instead over to short. Picking that one up for the Dodgers is Duncan. He'll make the catch, he'll make the play over to second, and that's out number 2. Morrison kicking himself. He hit it on the screws, but he got over top of it. Here's Pena. Pena tonight is 1 for 2 with a double. Valenzuela gets the sign from Scotia. He will set. Three River Stadium hoping to see something from their Pirates. Here's the pitch. 10 is going to be a ballpark check. 70, anything is in play. That looks like a 71 is going to fall on. 12 will be enough to continue the inning against the lefty with a base hit. And here's Bonilla. Bonilla is a righty, since that's how switch hitters are batting tonight. Bonilla tonight is 0 for 2. Valenzuela looks in. Actually, I think it would be the other way, actually. But we'll stick with the side here. Anyway, Valenzuela gets the sign from Scotia. He will set, and here's the pitch. 7 is going to be a tough 36, and Bonilla swings over top of a screwball for strike 3. That will retire the side. Nothing across except the single for the Pirates. Score remains 3-1 Dodgers after 6. Pirates dominate the league in 91 to win the World Series, and then can't get anything going here in 86. I'm going to take a quick drink. Top of the 7th, and we're looking at the top of the Dodgers order once again. Here's Russell. Russell is a righty. He's also 1 for 2 with a single tonight. McWilliams is in his, I believe this is his second inning, right? Yes. McWilliams gets a sign from Pena. He will set, and here's the pitch. 12 is an in-play 75. That's a fly ball into center field. Coming under that one is going to be Bonilla. He'll make the catch, and that's out number 1. Here's Landro, who's batting lefty. Landro tonight is 1 for 3 with a single. McWilliams looks into Pena for the sign once again. He will set, and here's the pitch. 7 is going to be an in-play 68. That's a ground ball over to short. Belliard ranging to his left for that one. He'll make the play, and that's out number 2. Madlock stepping into the batter's box next. Madlock tonight is 0 for 3. McWilliams looks into Pena for the sign. He will set, and here's the pitch. 8 is going to be a patient 82. He's not that patient, though. That's going to be a fly ball into center field. Once again, we're calling Bonilla's name. He'll make the catch, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers in the bottom of the 7th, as we're at the 7th inning stretch. As usual, I won't torture you guys with my rendition of Take Me Out to the Ball Game because I am a terrible singer. But I will get a quick stretch in, hopefully not cracking too much. Ooh. Although I am getting old, so I do need to keep an eye on that. Alright, now that we're done with that, we're going to get some activity in the Pirates bullpen. Since McWilliams is due to bat second in the inning, we are going to get... Who are we going to get warming up next? We're going to get Barry Jones warming up for the Pirates. Leading off the inning for the Pirates, though, is R.J. Reynolds. Reynolds tonight is 0 for 2. Valenzuela still very much in control here. Valenzuela looking in at Scotia for the sign. He will set, and here's the pitch. 4 is going to be a tough 81, and it's a fly ball into center field. Getting under that for the Dodgers is Landro ranging in for that one. He'll make the catch, and that's out number 1. McWilliams is going to come out of the game. I'll compile stats for him real quick. He went 2 innings, gave up no hits, no runs, no earned, 1 walk, no strikeouts, faced 7. Out 2 months for pulled vocal cords. There was a while there, Ben, especially coming out of my 91 replay, that I was worried a little bit about my vocal cords, especially since I've been making videos for the month and a half after that. Anyway, I'm rambling here. Coming in to pinch it for the Pirates, we need somebody who hits lefties well. Are they going to go to him? Yes, I think they are. Coming in to pinch hit for the Pirates is going to be this bum, Barry Bonds. He hit 3 of his 16 homers against left-handed pitching. And I think this is close. Do I have him take over in center field? I think the answer is yes. Bonds is also going to take over in center field. Anyway, Valenzuela looks into Scotia for the sign. He will set, and here's the pitch. 7 is going to be a tough 42, and Bonds is going to swing over top of a screwball for strike 3, and that's out number 2. Crud. I can't have him take over because that would be coming into bat next is Allman. Allman tonight is 0 for 3. Valenzuela will get the sign from Scotia. He will set, and here's the pitch. 7 is going to be a tough 29, and Allman's going to swing through a changeup for strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates, in the bottom of the 7th. Score remains 3-1 LA after 7. And we need a new pitcher for the Pirates. Coming in to pitch for the Pirates, the aforementioned Barry Jones. 3-4 with a 2.89 ERA, 37 innings pitched, 29 hits, 3 homers, 21 walks, 29 strikeouts in 86. He will be charged with the middle of the Dodgers order. Leading off the top of the 8th for the Dodgers is Franklin Stubbs. Stubbs tonight, though, is 0 for 2 with a walk. Jones looks into Pena for the sign. He will set, and here's the pitch. 6 is going to be a patient 59, and against a righty, that's going to be a fly ball into left field. Allman coming under that one, ranging in slightly. He'll make the catch, and that's out number 1. Next up is Matuszek. Matuszek tonight is 0 for 2 with a walk. Jones looking in at Pena for the sign. He will set, he will kick, and here's the pitch. 8 is going to be a tough 73, and it's a fly ball into center field. Bonilla will chase that one down going back toward the wall. He'll make the catch on the run, and that's out number 2. And here's Scotia. Scotia tonight is 1 for 1 with a single, an error, and a walk. He's been on base every time he's been up. Jones gets the sign from Pena. He will set, and here's the pitch. 3 is an in-play 25, and against a righty, Scotia will find himself on base for the 4th time tonight with a base hit. He'll just barely get that one out of the infield. And here's Duncan. Right here. Duncan tonight is 0 for 2 with a walk. Jones looks over to Scotia. Not a threat to do much on the base paths. Jones gets the sign from Pena. He will set, and here's the pitch. 3 is going to be an in-play 18. And against a righty, Duncan will get enough of that one to get it out of the infield, and that will be a base hit. Scotia will make 3rd. Duncan will be on 1st. And now the Dodgers have runners at the corners with 2 outs. And here's Reggie Williams. Williams tonight is 0 for 2 with a sacrifice fly. Except the fly ball won't help them any here. Jones looks into Pena for the sign, trying to get the Pirates out of this inning. Jones will set, and he will pitch. 5 is going to be a tough 20, and Williams is going to get frozen by the high heat for strike 3. That will retire the side. 2 hits, but the Dodgers aren't able to do anything with them. As we go to the bottom of the 8th. Stadium size. Phew! Scary situation if you're a Dodger, or if you're a Pirates fan. Valenzuela is going to continue to pitch, but we are going to get activity in the Dodger bullpen. As coming in to pitch for the Dodgers, warming up for the Dodgers, I should say, will be... they want the closer, I'm thinking here. And the closest they're going to come to a closer, I think, is Tom Niedenfuer, and I probably just totally butchered the pronunciation of that name. We're also going to get some activity in the Pirates bullpen. I will take care of that once I get the warm-up pitcher for the Dodgers noted. Starting to loosen up for the Pirates is going to be... Pirates are going to get Jim Wynn warming up. Leading off the bottom of the 8th for the Pirates is Rafael Belliard. Belliard tonight is 1 for 2 with a single and a walk. Valenzuela looking in at Scotia for the sign. He will set, and here's the pitch. 5 is going to be a patient 54, and that's going to be too high. That's going to be a ground ball over to 3rd. Ranging to his left for that one is going to be Madlock. He'll make the play, throwing it across the diamond, and that's out number 1. And here's Johnny Ray. Ray tonight is 2 for 3 with 2 singles, but he's hit into a double play. Valenzuela gets the sign from Scotia. He will set. Here's the pitch. 10 is a ballpark check. 51 just misses a wheelhouse check. That'll be in play. But against a lefty, he will get enough of it to get it out of the infield, and that will be a base hit. The infield will go to double play depth, as here's Diaz stepping into the batter's box. Diaz tonight is 0 for 2, but he's reached on an error. Ray, not a threat to do much on the base path. Jump of 3 against a hold of 7. Yeah, no, they're not going to try to get the jump with Ray. Let's move the batting icon. I know I'm bad about remembering that. I'll try to get better about that in the future. Valenzuela watches me drop dice again. Then he'll get the sign from Scotia. He will set, and here's the pitch. 7 is going to be a tough 12, and Diaz is going to get frozen by the screwball on the outside corner for strike 3. That's out number 2. These Pirates need to start swinging at stuff. And here's Morrison. Morrison tonight is 0 for 2 with a walk. 2 outs in the inning. 3-1 Dodgers. Bottom of the 8th. Valenzuela gets the sign from Scotia. He will set, and here's the pitch. 9 is going to be a tough 52, and that's going to be a ground ball over to third. Madlock ranging to his left for that one. He'll get it. He'll take the sure out at second, and that will retire the side. Nothing across except for the single for the Dodgers, and we are still at 3-1 Dodgers after 8. Barry Jones is going to come out of the game. I'll compile stats for him. Let's see, 1 inning pitched, 2 hits, no runs, no earned, no walks, 1 strikeout, faced 5. Right. Coming in to pitch for the Pirates is going to be Jim Wynn. 3-5 with a 3.58 ERA. 88 innings pitched, 85 hits, 9 homers, 38 walks, 70 strikeouts in 86. He will be charged with the top of the Dodgers order. Valenzuela is going to come out of the game. I'll compile stats for him real quick. Where do I want to put the pitchers down? Let's do that. Let me compile stats for Valenzuela. 8 innings pitched, gave up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits, 1 run, 1 earned, walked 1, 2, 2, struck out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pretty good outing by Valenzuela. Faced 32 and no wild pitches. Coming in to pinch hit for the Dodgers in the 9th. We are on the top of the 9th. Would help if I adjust all of the scoreboard details. There we are. Coming in to pinch hit for the Dodgers, somebody who hits righties well. Yeah. I think the Dodgers are going to bring Alex Trevino in to pinch hit. 2 of his 4 homers coming against right-handed pitching, and Wynn is, of course, a righty. There we go. Okay. Wynn will look into Pena for the sign. Three Rivers Stadium, hoping the Pirates can hold this game right where it is. Wynn will get the sign. He will set, and here's the pitch. 8 is a patient 62, and that's easily ball 4. Trevino will work a leadoff walk out of the at-bat as a slider misses the zone. Infield going to double play depth. And here's Russell. Russell tonight is 1 for 3 with a single. Trevino not going anywhere on the base paths. Help if I move the right thing. The Pirates are going to double play depth. Wynn gets the sign from Pena. He will set, and here's the pitch. 6 is going to be a tough 22. And Russell's going to get frozen by a changeup for strike 3, and there's out number 1. Here's Landro. Landro tonight is 1 for 4. Trevino still not doing anything on the base paths. Wynn gets the sign from Pena. He will set, and here's the pitch. 9 is going to be a ballpark check. 43 is wheelhouse. Landro thinks he's got a hold of one. And we're in Pittsburgh. That's probably going to end up in Philadelphia somewhere, as that's going to leave the park with a boom! High, deep, gone. Home run, Ken Landro. And the score is now 5-1 in favor of the Dodgers. Stadium groans. Ugh. The Dodgers were out for blood tonight after the 91 NLCS. Here's Madlock. That actually got hit. That actually left the ballpark over the 91 World Series championship banner, and yeah, that's going to end up in Philadelphia somewhere. Here's Madlock. Madlock tonight is 0 for 4. Wynn will get the sign from Pena. He will set, and here's the pitch. 3 is an in-play 28, and that'll be enough for Madlock to continue the inning with a base hit. And Wynn is getting peppered tonight. Infield will go back to double play depth, as here's Stubbs. Stubbs tonight is 0 for 3 with a walk. Madlock, not a threat to do much on the base paths. He will stay at first base. Wynn will get the sign from Pena. He will set, and here's the pitch. 9 is a ballpark check. 40's wheelhouse. Stubbs thinks he's got a hold of one. And, yeah, he does. That one's only going to end up in the upper deck, but it's still going to get out of here with a boom! High, deep, gone. Home run, Franklin Stubbs. And the Pirates seem to be coming completely apart, as the score is now 7-1 in favor of the Dodgers. Stadium groans. Ugh. Ben Witz most likely barfs. Blech. Here's Len Matuzek. Matuzek is 0 for 3 with a walk. Don't yell at me, Ben. I'm just giving you what the dice are. I'm just telling you what the dice are doing. Let's see. We're gonna get some activity in the Pirates bullpen. Let's see who they can use to stop the carnage. They're going to turn to They're going to try Cecilio Guante warming up in the Pirates bullpen. Just in case Wynn can't hold it together. Alright, Wynn will get the sign from Pena. He will set, and here's the pitch. 12 is a tough 58. And against a righty, Matuzek will get a hold of that one, and he'll continue the inning with a base hit, as Wynn apparently has just given up on being able to get anybody out. And here's Scotia. Scotia tonight is 2 for 2 with 2 singles, a walk, and he's reached on an error. He's been on base every single time tonight. And I think the Pirates have seen plenty of Jim Wynn tonight. So they're going to take him out of the game. with a, let's put it mildly, terrible outing. Let's see, 0.1, 4 hits. He got rocked tonight. The Pirates had a chance coming into this inning, but yeah, about that. 6. Let's see if Cecilio Guante has any better luck for the Pirates. 5-2 with a 3.35 ERA, 78 innings pitched, 65 hits, 11 homers, 29 walks, and 63 strikeouts in 91. Matuszek is still Wynn's runner, though. Guante gets the sign from Pena. He will set, and here's the pitch. Now, here's the pitch. 10 is an in-play 37, and that's going to be a ground ball right back to Guante. He'll get that one. Scotia won't reach base for the first. Well, I shouldn't say that. 5 or less, the Pirates get out of the inning. No, Matuszek will be thrown out at second, and Scotia will reach on the fielder's choice. But there are 2 outs in the inning. And here's Duncan. Duncan tonight is 1 for 3 with a single and a walk. Guante gets the sign from Pena. He will set, and here's the pitch. 5 is going to be a defense check. Where's that one being hit to? That ball is being hit to second base again. Going after that one for the Pirates is Ray on a possible error chance. His error rating is a 5. And he can't get that one. That's going to be a one-base error. Scotia will be safe at second. Duncan will be safe at first on the E4. And the Pirates seemingly cannot get out of their own way tonight. Here's Williams. Williams tonight is 0 for 3 with a sacrifice fly. It was 3-1 Dodgers coming into this inning. The Dodgers scored 4 runs on back-to-back 2-run bombs. Guante gets the sign from Pena. He'll look over to Scotia at second, Duncan at first. He will set. Here's the pitch. 7 is going to be a tough 27, and Williams is going to get frozen by a curveball for strike 3, and the Pirates will finally get out of the inning. Stadium sarcastically cheers. Yippee! The Dodgers had quite the inning, though. 4 runs on 4 hits, an error, a walk, and 2 2-run homers by Ken Landreau and Franklin Stubbs. And we are at 7-1 Dodgers heading into the bottom of the 9th. But now the question that everybody wants to know, will we see some 9th inning magic? This inning needs to be about, I would say, probably about another hour long if the Pirates are going to have any chance of winning this one. Let's see. I'll compile stats for Guante. Yeah, he came in for Scotia. Actually, no, he came in for he came in after Matuszek. So let me compile stats for him real quick because I think this game is going to be over most likely. Actually, I think he came in for Matuszek. So 0.2. Sorry, Jester, I know I'm keeping you from shootout hockey, but hopefully we'll be wrapping up here pretty soon. Hopefully the Pirates will have a total implosion here, and they won't be able to get anybody on base, so we can get over to whatever hockey arena you're hosting at tonight. Leading up, coming in to pitch for the Dodgers, Tom Niederfeuer, 6-6 with a 3.71 ERA, 80 innings pitched, 86 hits, 11 homers, 29 walks, and 55 strikeouts in 86. He will be charged with the middle bottom of the Pirates' order. Leading off the bottom of the 9th for the Pirates is... Leading off the game is Tony Pena. Pena tonight is 2 for 3 with a single and a double. If you're asking me if this game's going to be on YouTube, Ben, I'm obviously streaming it on YouTube. Jester will probably also be streaming as well once the Pirates finally decide to wave the white flag here. Niederfuhr will get the sign from Scotia. He will set, and here's the pitch. 6 is going to be an in-play 42, and that's going to be a pop fly on the infield. Coming under that one is going to be Madlock in foul territory, but he'll have plenty of room to make the catch, and that's out number 1. Here's Bonilla. Bonilla tonight is 0 for 3. Hopefully we'll be all over to shootout hockey for Jester once the Pirates finish their collapse and can't get anybody on base. Niederfuhr gets the sign from Scotia. He will set. Actually, it's Niederfuhr. He will set. Here's the pitch. 7 is going to be a tough 39. And Bonilla is going to swing through the high heat for strike 3. And that's out number 2. And the last chance for the Pirates comes down to R.J. Reynolds. Reynolds tonight is 0 for 3. Dodgers came looking for revenge. They're 1 out away from getting it for the NLCS. Niederfuhr gets the sign from Scotia. He will set. Here's the kick. And here's the pitch. 9 is going to be an in-play 6. And hold on a second, Jester. Reynolds is going to smack that one out of the infield. That'll get to the wall, and that's going to be a double. Oop, didn't mean to jar the camera there. Guante is going to come out of the game. I've already compiled stats for him. Pinch hitting for the Pirates. Somebody who hits righties well. That's going to be Mike Brown. He hit 3 of his 4 homers against right-handed pitching. All right. We still have 2 outs in the inning, though. So no guarantee that this is going anywhere. Niederfuhr gets the sign from Scotia. He will set. Three Rivers Stadium has probably started filing out by now. He will set. Here's the pitch. 11 is a wheelhouse 2, and that one is also probably headed over to Philadelphia with a boom! High, deep, gone. Home run, Mike Brown. As it is now 7-3 in favor of the Dodgers. Stadium, I don't think there's anybody in the stadium to react right now. And here's Allman coming into the batter's box. Allman tonight is 0 for 4. Niederfuhr hoping to finish this game without any further damage. Niederfuhr gets the sign from Scotia. He will set, and here's the pitch. 5 is going to be a patient 68, and it's a ground ball over to second. Picking that one up is going to be Russell. He'll pump once, pump twice, throw to first, and that's your game, folks. The Los Angeles Dodgers come into Three Rivers Stadium and gets a measure of revenge on the Pittsburgh Pirates with a 7-3 victory. Stadium empty to beat traffic. Final line score coming up. For the Dodgers, 7 runs on 11 hits and 1 error. For the Pirates, 3 runs on 8 hits and 1 error. Winning pitcher tonight, to the shock of no one, is going to be Fernando Valenzuela. Bob Walk gets the loss, and Tom Niederfuhr doesn't get a hold because he gave up runs. And that will do it for this playthrough of Payoff Pitch Baseball. This was the last test on baseball, at least this round of baseball testing. I'm still going to poke around a little bit with Digital Diamond because I started doing that during season ticket. Something didn't look right, so I abandoned Digital Diamond for now, but I will come back to Digital Diamond testing. So look for that probably in a month or 2, but I do want to catch up on some pleasure gaming. We'll definitely have some thoughts on streaming during tomorrow's live broadcast of Pino with Phoenix, so tune in for that tomorrow night. As for what else is scheduled on the channel, Saturday will be in our new cookbook for Mystical Munchies with the appetizer. Again, more on that during Pinot with Phoenix. Sunday, we'll be starting the Summer of Lovecraft proper with the first leg of the campaign, Eldritch Horror. Azathoth is waiting for us. And then Wednesday next week, we'll be having our first Call of Cthulhu adventure for the month as we play Call of Cthulhu Alone Against the Flames. Thank you for watching the video. Please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Be sure to turn on notifications so you get my content. Be well, stay safe, take care of yourselves and your loved ones, and I'll be back with more videos in the future. Until then, take care everyone, and Jester, feel free to weigh in on that. Give me like 10 minutes to clean up here before you go live. I do want to hear your thoughts on Digital Diamond, because I'm still looking for a good, reliable lineup generating program for these replays for the playoffs. But anyway, until then, take care everyone, and I'll see you guys in about, hopefully, 10 to 15 minutes.